I won't feel bad. I did nothing wrong. My name is Ethan McKinley, and I've got a podcast called 2-Minute Terminator. Hello, everyone. My name is Ethan McKinley, and welcome to the 2-Minute Terminator, where we break down the Terminator films 2 minutes at a time. It's episode 50. We're on season 4, and we're going from minutes 100 to 102. The 2 minutes bridging that gap. Across from me is Ellie Fitzgerald, my charming co-host. Hello, Ellie.
Bonjour. Comment ça va?
Again, she's doing the French thing. We'll move on quickly.
Bien.
Which
So I change it. All right.
I brought you some water. Try your water.
Guten Abend. I just had some.
We don't do the German.
I am German.
Right, you're not German. You're English.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm quarter German.
Please don't do that thing. There was a stupid girl at primary school. It's like I'm quarter Greek. I'm this and that. It's like.
All right. I'm German on my mum's side.
What are you, a genealogist?
Oh, this is going to be a pleasant show. Hit the music.
Howdy, stranger.
Don't say howdy, stranger, to me.
You didn't do the fourth. Thank God. It sucked. It sucked.
Yes, we're back. Hello, everyone. Yes, we do break down the Terminator films 2 minutes at a time. I'm Ethan McKinley.
I'm Ellie Fitzgerald.
Ellie has extensive notes, and I have extensive notes. We're going to talk about Terminator. We've got 2 minutes right ahead of us. It begins with basically Anton Yelchin discovering John Connor's name, which is John Connor, and then they look at each other quite wistfully, though I don't know why. And then it ends with Marcus Wright taking the pain to the Terminator. So yeah, it's the 2 minutes bridging that gap. And yes, if you do want to actually follow along with the clip we're talking about, if you go to 2-Minute Terminator on YouTube, that's our channel there, please subscribe. You can actually watch the clip Mystery Science 3000 style of what we're actually talking about. Ellie?
Yes, I thought the opening of this scene was very similar to the end of Terminator 2. When Sarah puts John on that conveyor belt under that cage.
And there's that
And then
moment.
he turns around to look at her to be like, come on, Mum. And she goes, no, you go, save yourself. And she's kind of holding back because she's going to then
It's
go
a little
and
bit
take
like
care
Star
of
Trek
business,
2 when Kirk and
basically.
Spock are separated by the glass. And he goes, I have been and always shall be your friend. Live long and prosper.
Exactly.
I have radiation poisoning.
In fact, in this 2 minutes, I feel like the whole thing has been kind of copied from all of the good Terminator films. As Ethan also mentioned, Kyle Reese shouts at Bullshit Bear and goes, who are you? And he replies, I'm Bullshit Bear, but sometimes they call me Batman. Obviously says he's John Connor. Does Kyle Reese know that John Connor is his son? They give each other like a
thing.
knowing look, don't
Yeah,
they?
they're like, and he goes, but Carl Reese wouldn't know that yet. The only thing I can think of to be an apologist for this clip and film again, Carl Reese was looking for the resistance at the start of the film. I imagine he'd know of the legendary name that is John Connor. JC, by the way, same initials, Jesus Christ. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, there's no other reason that they would know each other. John Connor would know who Carl Reese was, but he wouldn't ever tell him. I mean, that's the main crux of one of the
Or do you
movies.
reckon maybe he gets a sense because they are related by blood? I don't know. Maybe he feels a connection to him. You did it.
Yeah.
Did he just make that noise?
No.
Very weird. We then see John Connor grappling once again with the Terminator, even though he had a gun on him. Why not just shoot him, you fucking idiot?
Well, to be fair, he took him by surprise. But again, this Terminator has punched him across the room several times.
He's a soldier. The whole idea is you're meant to be ready for anything. Took him by surprise.
No, but it would be like being hit by a truck. So yeah, that's my only kind of thing really. There's a good, nice mid shot as the Terminator's coming towards him on the gantry from the side. Quite
Again,
like
when
that.
he's walking up the stairs really slowly, that's a complete homage back to Terminator 1 when they're in the Cyberdyne
does the foot.
building. Yep. And
That's
you
the
see
thing
the
though.
ball on
They
the feet.
homage so much stuff from this.
And they were
like
meant to
little
apparently be
shots
doing
and
something
things.
different.
No, but they do. They do little shots and stuff from this, but. And that jump down, they kind of do that in Terminator.
They
Genesis
also
as well.
have it where, and it's interesting that it's him and it's the Terminator and John Connor. As the Terminator was walking forward after walking up the stairs, he's walking forward. John Connor's walking back and like cocking the gun and then shooting him, and that's exactly the same as what happened in Terminator 2 with Sarah when she's shooting the T-1000, and then she's just one bullet short.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. They homage it so many times. I wish they'd just done the entire. Well, made it look like Terminator. Just carried on with the camera and aesthetic. I'm assuming the wire is wrapping around the T850.
The detonation cable
Is the detonation cord?
which
Yeah.
Spaldner very kindly cleared that up for
How
us.
do you ignite the cord though? Because it makes no sense, right? You'd have to detonate it remotely, right? You'd have to, because if it was attached to one of those, like, if it was wired into
Well,
something,
actually,
the
didn't
detonation would go
Spaldner
all the
say
way up
that
to the.
it's very easy to ignite it? I can't remember exactly how. Maybe
That-
it's movement. No, it's not movement. What is it? I can't remember. If we go back and look at the letter, I'm sure we'd.
Because you
I'm
couldn't
sure
have it
we'd
hooked
find
into a device, because the device you
No.
press, the wire would just, the detonation would go all the way up the wire and just blow your hand off.
out. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a.
You'd have to be on some sort of timer or like radio control, right?
Or maybe like a flame, or a spark.
Well, he does it a few episodes back. Moon Bloodgood rolled it across the that field, didn't it? To
Yeah, but there
detonate
was
all the
lots.
things.
Yeah, but there was lots of kind of bullets and explosions going off
Hitting
there
the-
anyway.
Yeah.
That's maybe why I thought it was vibration or movement. I don't know. But yes, we see him wrapping that around the... Is that safe, though, if he's just said that they're nuclear? Would you blow them up?
I imagine because this is Skynet Central. If these nukes did go off, that would be the end of Skynet. I would have thought.
Would it not be the end of everyone else as well?
Well, the thing is that
All those people that he's just taken out of those little cubicles and
because
"Go that
Skynet is
way."
everywhere and infected the system, I'd imagine if it was clever, because if people would do this, you'd decentralize power, so you wouldn't have all your stuff in one place to destroy it. I think movies make that mistake a lot, especially fantasy or sci-fi films, where, or in Lord of the Rings, all the evil is contained in one place, and if you get rid of that, even though
Well, it's
however hard
not.
it is, in what the movies when they kill Sauron.
Well, in the movie or in the book. Because if you think about it, evil isn't just in one place. Evil is also in Mirkwood. It's also got hold of... oh, God.
But the place where it's emanating
Who's the
from
other wizard?
is the
Shit.
Saruman.
Saruman.
Yeah, but,
Isengard.
No, I know, but once they kill the giant flaming eye,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, but that's that's the main hub.
That's what I mean. It's emanating from
But
there.
again, the idea of Sauron is that he is basically the devil's right hand man. So you're not completely killing evil. You're just completely killing evil in Middle Earth.
So
if
when
you read the Silmarillion, Sauron or whatever
doesn't
people
die
wanna call
that
him.
day,
Well, no, he's
he just
again.
breaks his connection with this dimension.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the devil's right hand man. You
So
can't.
who's the devil in Lord of the Rings? Is it Morgoth?
Yeah. Well done.
Does he? Thank you. Does he come into it at all, Morgoth?
Morgoth, I believe.
Because wasn't
I think in The Hobbit, Morgoth was in the Necromancer.
Sauron was a Maya spirit like Gandalf,
Yeah.
right? Who got seduced by the dark side, which was Morgoth. He got too close to the dark light and enjoyed it too much, and blah
It
blah.
was the power. It was the.
So why? So in theory, then, if Saruman climbed the ranks enough, could he displace Sauron and take his place? Or
Yeah.
no, Sauron's too powerful.
No. It's just like Gandalf gets the opportunity. If Gandalf decided to turn evil, he could probably take them all out. But he's not. He's good.
But when Sauron's that powerful in the movie, I'm not going by the books here, the movie, how could they fight that? Even Gandalf could destroy Sauron. Because he's
only
like a
when
force that's everywhere. Then.
It's only when Gandalf goes from Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White. Saruman could have destroyed Gandalf the Grey, but when he becomes Gandalf the White, that's when his powers are fully kind of harnessed.
But Saruman is a white wizard as well. Then
It's not about colour. It's about the different levels of power that they have.
Okay.
I mean,
how does Gandalf come back? He gets sent back by the good by God.
Well, no, it's the elves.
No, he falls into a giant... Sorry, we'll come back to Terminator shortly. After these messages. Anyway.
Yeah, it's...
in the movie.
Yeah, he falls with the Balrog right into the centre of Helm's Deep.
And
No,
then
it's not Helm's Deep.
Then he beats his ass all around Middle-earth. They get to the top of a mountain fighting, and then they kill each other, basically, don't they, at the same time, I guess.
Kind of. But... It's the magic of the elves, I believe, that helps. I think it's Galadriel.
The magic of the elves can reforge the sword of kings, but only you can wield it.
I think it's Galadriel, if I remember correctly. She kind of calls on all of her power and kind of like sends it to Gandalf, because her and Gandalf are very, very closely kind of they're pretty tight.
Isn't the Balrog and Maya spirit the same as Gandalf?
I think it's similar. It's a fire demon, basically.
They're all from the same stock.
Yeah, but obviously some have gone good and some have gone bad.
So what is this universal? Is it a neutral force that evil and good comes from? That these things
because in the very beginning these rings were created for all these different people, and basically Sauron wanted it all. He
Ellie
wanted
shows us
all
her
the power. That was almost a Burt Reynolds. Very proud of that. I can never. Whoa. I almost fell off my stool. Anyway, we digress. Although I love talking about Lord of the Rings. What was my next note? Oh yeah, can T800s run? Because they always seem to do this really slow Michael Myers.
When they're a robot, they do Michael Myers walking.
Yeah.
Now, you could let them off in the first film because they didn't have the technology to animate that fast enough. And they damaged his leg in the truck crash. The truck went over him. So he was like handicapped. He had a handicap. He had that limp. In this, he should just be able to peg it and run around. You could argue that you have slippery feet because you'd have little metal tippy-tap shoes like Bob Fosse style. Fosse does Terminator.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Roy Scheider.
They should do Terminator the musical. Can you imagine how amazing that would be?
Yes.
Can you imagine just like loads of Terminators like doing choreographed dancing? We're gonna kill ya. We're gonna kill ya.
Yeah, it's again movie physics. It's convenient for the story not to have the Terminator running around. He would have just punched a hole right through John and Anton's chest. Anton Yelchin playing
rip the
Carlos.
heart out, eating it.
Rip the heart out.
Spat it out on their corpses.
Yeah, no. So no, I mean, we know in Terminator they run because he chases Michael Biehn's Kyle, and Sarah Connor out of the Tech Noir, and he's pegging it after the car. Remember, he jumps onto the hood, punches through it. So no.
Actually, no, it's in this scene because I think I said it in the last scene. It's this one where Bullshit Bale punches the T800 in the chops, and that would have broken his hand for sure. But no, it's I like the fact that we've got this fighting scene, and then I think it actually gets better when Marcus jumps in, and the way he does it, it's almost like, "Get off my man!" And then they're grappling on the floor, and it's almost like a gay scene. I was just like, this could be
the Tom of Finland version.
That
Terminator of Finland.
I actually thought this could be the next Scat Brothers music video. Thought that'd be amazing because they're kind of like rolling around on each other. Then they stop, they look at each other, and then they look at John, and John's just watching and wanking in the corner.
Ellie,
sorry.
Oh my god!
I'm just watching. But yeah, the way Marcus jumps on the T800, it's like, "Get off my man!" And he jumps in and saves the day. I quite like that. Whose strength do you think would be better? Well, that's a terrible sentence. Who would have more strength, the T800 or Marcus?
I think because Marcus is a prototype. I mean, in this, I guess they say they're equally matched, but I think Marcus is slightly weaker than the T800 because the T800 does beat him. So yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I'd imagine the T800 is more the robust Sherman tank because Marcus is a specialist prototype designed for any infiltration.
I mean, why is the Terminator just holding John up against the wall by his throat?
And not would have killed. Yeah, because the Terminator would take the shortest route possible to kill you.
He's very Michael Myers like. He just holds him there and almost looks at him for a bit.
It's just convenient for the story. That's why they shouldn't have had that. They should have had him like attack John. Maybe John got away with it. Anton Yelchin could have picked him up and go, "Come on," and they could have just locked themselves in a room. Like Jurassic Park,
and then let Marcus
and
do
had
the
this
dirty
crazed
work.
Terminator just trying to get through him. And as he gets through the door, Marcus then shows up because you're having these repeated like attacks, beat ups. Then he walks slowly after something, and then he pushes him.
He looks so much like T2. What do you think of the hand melting shot by the molten metal? Is that molten metal? It is, isn't it? It almost looks like it actually melts the endoskeleton underneath.
I mean, the one thing I will say they did good in this film, which will come up in the next episode, is the molten metal idea, because it's really cool. Yeah,
it does look good. But again, that huge cylinder thing as well, that makes me think of Terminator 2, where the T-1000 and Arnold are fighting, and he slams that thing into Arnie's head. Into his bonds.
There's loads of homages, I guess, but...
Dude, you didn't put any music.
I know.
Oh, wow. Music less.
When you call in, I can put the music through it because it goes through the same channel. But when you're here, I need to... Basically, this is how we do it. I don't know how sound and music works, so I usually aim a mic... Sound and vision. I usually aim a mic at the laptop.
We always get Bowie in here somehow.
That's why we have trouble. If we could do a guest on the show, we'd need to buy a third mic to aim at the freaking laptop, which would be a pain in the doofus.
Or maybe we could share a mic.
We could.
I could sit on your.
But then we'd be like leaning in like it was live aid, going oh with our heads together like Bananarama.
God, live aid.
And we've tried that before, and it's awkward as fook.
What a load of rubbish. Maybe I could just sit on your lap and be like a ventriloquist dummy.
Well, you kind of like that anyway.
And Ethan can stick his hand up my ass and just move my mouth like a puppet.
I will say this,
Ellie, though,
during the final encounter, the T-800 picks up a concrete block and repeatedly bashes Marcus in the chest. This is reminiscent, of course, as you said, Ellie, of Terminator 2 Judgment Day, where the T-1000 uses the steel girder in a similar manner, crushing the T-800's head and the chest area. And also, Ellie, when Johnny's lying on the ground in the factory as the Terminator bears down on him, the Terminator appears to be right beside him when he shoots part of the release, the hot molten metal, which lands on the Terminator.
He shoots his hot molten metal on the
Terminator. Over the Terminator's face, neck and chest.
Now that's a money shot.
Boom! But then the Terminator, as I said, in every episode for the last 5 times, I keep getting the place wrong for this trivia and cocklips, it appears to be further away from him.
It is.
Ellie, have you got any more notes?
Would that I'm still a little confused. Would that small amount of molten metal have melted Marcus's hand?
The flesh of his hand.
It's not just the flesh, though. You see the actual hand.
I don't know.
Like
I'm trying to think. I'm sure there's a YouTube video somewhere where they took like a pork belly steak and they threw it into lava, and I don't think it melted and went straight away. I think that's the weird thing about lava.
Was that on Mythbusters?
No, it was some volcanic island.
They are definitely gay on Mythbusters. They have to be. It is so homosexual.
Why?
A little while ago, me and Ken were watching it, and we watched literally like a whole season. Dude, the sexual tension between the two of them is just unreal. Plus, one of them has got the biggest cock duster moustache I've ever seen.
I think the moustache, yeah.
No, dude, they're both definitely gay. Definitely.
Right. Volcanic
Eruption
rubbish
person...
incinerate.
Oh my god.
Now, I think that's just clickbait, so don't believe that.
That looks like a person.
They're throwing stuff into a volcano. I will include this clip.
Was that actually a person?
No. But they've made a hole basically in this very thin layer of mantle. They've just upset a volcano by throwing a rock into it. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Mad. That's amazing.
It looked like a person, Ethan. Take it back to the beginning.
Hang on, let's see where it goes from here.
Oh my god. Note to people, don't ever
fall
disturb
into
a volcano. Did I ever take the time? I threw a steak-shaped piece of wood into a bee's nest.
No.
Yeah, I got stung about 70 times.
Here we go. Right, they're throwing a rock into it.
That's not a rock.
Lava.
Look at the size of it.
It's a rock.
Solid as a rock. Why does it say after a person falls?
They're throwing rubbish into it. It's not a person. It's a rock. God, Ellie.
Well,
but yeah, that gets really angry. It's like, oh, fire.
Fire.
And then the pressure just breaks through. It's quite spectacular.
Actually, I reckon that's what it is. It's the pressure because you see the surface kind of start to
crack,
bounce, and then that's it, done.
Wow.
It almost looks like one of those boil popping videos. You know, when they start and then it really starts to erupt out. God, I could watch those for hours.
Yeah, no, sorry, listeners. We're trying to find. I swear to God, cooking a steak with lava. Here we go.
Cooking steak with lava. God, it just makes me want steak.
So lava's going to pour out of this smelting
It just
machine.
looks so satisfying, doesn't it?
It's like toffee.
Yeah. I'd love to touch it, but I'd burn. They'd burn me to
So
death.
it pours down. No, put it in the lava. Right, they're pouring lava over a griddle, and they're putting the steak on top of it.
Oh my God, those steaks look amazing.
So mental. They're filling basically a barbecue with molten rock. I'll include it as the show notes.
How would you know whether it was medium rare or well done?
Well, this first steak, look, is cooked all the way through almost instantly. Look, it's gone brown on the other side that's not touching the griddle, so it must be hot.
Shit in hell.
See?
You're probably going to have to forward it a little bit, dude, because this is like a
I don't think
5
we need to. I think
minute
this
long.
says what it needs to say already.
Yeah, but I just want to see what happens.
I just like to see, like, a pig, not a live one, but a dead pig thrown into this. I mean, look at that. It's already cooked the
I'd
first
love
steak.
to see a dead
See
pig
the,
thrown in.
see the heat spots on the other, like the upside facing part of the
The first steak's almost caught fire.
this dude. Stop fanning around, dude.
There's some pretty
Turn
heavy
the
industrial...
steaks over.
Oh look, the thing that the guy's holding in his hands, like the remote control in the Terminator 2 and
Look
1.
at this guy. He just nearly butchered that. Look, did you see that? He tried to flip it. Sorry, we're just doing commentary on a state video here. Look, listeners, sorry.
How did he nearly butcher it?
Because he reached over and the steak slid away from him. Then he put his hand into the fire. It's like, you idiot. Look at this guy. Look. Whoops. Whoops.
Oh,
Get your hand away.
fingers. Anyway, if you are thinking about cooking a steak, there's salmon and
don't imagine that would
sausages.
taste very nice because, well, like if it is lava, it would just taste of sulfur and rubbish. The same way if you had a hickory smoked.
Actually, yeah, would that not be really dangerous? Oh,
Yeah.
they're all just on fire now. Yeah, don't cook meat over molten lava. Right? It's
I
not
don't want to see
recommended.
I want to see it thrown into it. That's what I want to see. I want to see like living biological tissue coming into contact with lava.
Maybe just type in like pig thrown in lava. It's probably happened. Do you know-
Lava boy, wood stick, fresh lava. Yeah.
Anyway, we've massively digressed, Ethan.
Yes, I apologise, listeners.
Did you have any other cock-ups?
No.
Oh, let's meet.
Yeah, sadly we're not. Come on, guys. So we're trying to
Ethan is
discover.
still trying to find videos of pigs being thrown into lava. As he did say, not live pigs, dead pigs. No, they're just cooking them over griddles and like grates and things. I don't think you're going to find what you
I'll
want.
do some more research. But yeah, listeners, thank you for listening. I was going to say, I do like this scene. It's one of the better scenes in the film.
It is. This and the last one I've quite enjoyed. I think it's just because it's combat. And there's do you know why? It's because it feels like the first two
It's
films.
reminding you of the good versions of this scene.
That's what it is. Although the whole detonation of the nuclear stuff I'm a little confused of because that would just kill everyone and everything.
Nuclear.
That's what I said, nuclear.
What was it?
Nuclear.
What was it?
Oh, shut up. You wear glasses.
Nuclear. Some people say nuclear and it's actually incorrect.
I said nuclear.
You went nuclear?
Oh, okay. This is coming from the Brummy that can't read or write properly.
Me tongue.
My tongue.
Yeah,
your
listeners, we'll wrap this one up. Thank you all for listening. We shall return tomorrow with episode 51.
Oh my God, 8 episodes left.
Please like the Facebook page. Please find us on Twitter and follow us there.
Download on SoundCloud.
I post daily artwork, and the show's obviously got there as well. You can find some amazing rare Terminator pictures, Terminator toys, every iteration
Basically,
of anything
you can
Terminator.
OD on Terminator.
Fan art, all on the Facebook page, so please follow and like us there. You can also find us on YouTube, where you can actually follow on to the clip in question we're talking about as we talk about Mystery Science Theater 3K style. So please subscribe to the channel. You can actually watch as we talk. I've been Ethan McKinley. We shall return.
I've been Ellie Fitzgerald.
She shall return. See you tomorrow for episode 51. Thank you. Hasta la vista. Baby. Ooh.
What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? Give me a fucking answer! going! I gotta end this! No, I'm not gonna leave you! You didn't! Who are you? John Connor!